I wonder if there's a clue to this back there. Or maybe in the actual bath itself? In the depictions? No. It was just this naked dude with a baseball bat and tentacles for feet. They said there were depictions of the knife in the baths as well, but I can't see that. That's what made them think that the Knife of Mithras is here. I don't really... I mean, I'm no archaeologist, so maybe, I don't know. Can I speak to this guy again?
These baths are becoming sinister.
St. Albans. Let's go back there and let's have a look. See, now we have a problem, though. If we're going to believe that the silver knife was the murder weapon, we already kind of have Garrow's confession to having thrown it in the brazier. We asked him if he put the silver there, and he said it didn't work, did it? The magic is too strong, or something like that. The curse was too strong. Question is, did he throw it in the brazier, whatever the silver was? It could have just been coins that happened to be the right amount for the silver blade. Did he throw them in there before? Like when they got started? Did he throw them in there after after the guy got stabbed? Because it's supposed to be a preventative measure, right? Okay, maybe there's a clue in this. I mean, we've got the Cyclops and Vulcan depicted here, right? That's Cyclops, and there is a one-eyed man on the fresco. Sorry, on the statues. But then we've got these other statues over here.
It is a statue of Minerva.
We've got Neptune here. A statue of a bull. I do remember this being quite the noodle scratcher. I just don't quite remember the solution to it. Maybe it's on the fresco. Let's go have another look at it. There's some more here.
Frigidarium. These are the city's Roman baths. What might be hidden there?
There's nothing on there that looks like it has any of those symbols. And this, I can't really imagine anything to suggest an order of the symbols that need pressing. I don't know, maybe because there's a Neptunian theme. Maybe we need to just omit anything that has nothing at all to do with anybody other than either Neptune and Minerva. I mean, this was the temples, and the other two aren't identifiable, but these two are the obvious predominant gods. So that would mean this is a temple to both, which is odd. I think. I don't know. You wouldn't generally think the gods would share temple space. That's the thing about old pantheon gods. They're pretty selfish and, you know, kind of petty when you get down into the nitty-gritty of the specifics of that religion. They all wanted to be the one that got worshipped. And they did not like sharing space with each other. Is there anything in here,
this
maybe?
area serves as a
Okay, so a helmet. I push that in. We've got a spider. That has nothing at all to do with Neptune or Minerva, because they're both present here as well, so it's almost like it's telling us anything to do with them. The jug, still pressed in. So maybe that's not it, 'cause I can't imagine that the jug has any association with either of these two. The trident, however, is associated with Neptune. Oh! Well, okay. There's a symbol here.
a symbol.
So, looks like you can draw a line between both of them, and then a cross. Interesting. Is there one behind here? No. Pull it back. There's a scorpion and a wreath. That's associated more with Apollo, I believe. The one-eyed face. There's another one.
A hidden symbol.
I'm not entirely sure what these symbols are trying to tell us yet. We've got a ship. Not that one. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, there is a symbol. I didn't notice it. There's a symbol on this one with the helmet.
Sign. Now I have all the clues to help me find where these symbols are leading. All I need is imagination.
Sing the imagination song? So if we go into imagination mode... Oh, okay. Aha. Oh.
The signs are pointing to this bust.
There's that one over there in the middle. Okay. So the buttons themselves don't do anything. It's the bust that it points to. So they're not like a pin code. Okay, I think we found where Sir Rodney lowered himself. That's not there. It's that one over there. Okay. I told you one of these would be a secret door. Aha. Aha ha ha.
What is this place?
Oh, hello,
I
Watson.
am unsure, Watson, but everything points to the fact that it was the last place visited by Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. We are approaching the end of this mystery.
Broken glass
A
plate.
broken glass plate. What is it doing here? I should examine it at Baker Street.
Could be the photo negative one, the one that's missing. We have a lamp. We're going to need that, I think. An
Very
ice box.
peculiar. An ice maker.
Why would Sir Rodney have brought such a device here?
A sack of crude salt.
Okay. I do remember what this is for. It's actually kind of clever. So we'll get onto that in a moment. There's a fresco here.
Mithras, the god, clothed in Anatolian costume and wearing a Phrygian cap, killing the bull.
Mm-hmm.
This fresco resembles either a ladder or a hierarchy.
Looks like a hierarchy to me because there are symbols in there. Initiation grades of the cult of Mithras. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, charming. Look at this. Well, this isn't creepy at all. All these bones holding up the foundation. Yeah. Oh. Ooh.
How dreadful. Judging by the broken orbit, this poor fellow met a death similar to Sir Rodney's.
And again, reaching with the arm. A different arm from Sir Rodney's, but an arm.
This shoe is not from the Roman era. It is medieval at best. This man was a tomb raider who met with an unfortunate end.
By the eye he was punished, for he saw that he was not worthy. Dreadful.
Interesting. Oh?
The fire casts a shadow upon the floor. It is very similar to the face of Mithras.
Oh, the plates. Oh, we have one of those. We found it. I thought it... Oh, yeah, it was what I thought was the leg armor from, like, an ancient Roman mech. But apparently not. There's another one. Okay, yeah, so they're casting images from the fire.
It resembles a bull.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything else in here we need to look at? That's a mummy. Ooh, key. There's another one.
Mummified bodies. We're in some type of catacomb.
Yeah, so the bodies were probably on these shelves. Yeah, there's one.
The pillar collapsed a long time ago.
So we needed imagination here to fix that, I guess. This is like a roof brazier that's fallen down, okay. So if we imagine pillar, like the others, has a perforated plate, which is the one we have, we can figure it out. There's a trident.
That is the symbol of Neptune, the god of the sea.
So Mithras, an archway.
This shadow seems to represent a bridge. The shadows show us the way to go. We will find Mithras after Neptune, the bull, and the bridge.
So there was a statue of a bull at the temple, and the statue of Neptune behind it. And then there was what looked like arches from a collapsed bridge in the middle of the water. Okay. What else do we have further in?
A shovel, not from the Roman era.
Yeah, no. Another mummy.
Mummified bodies. We're in some type of catacomb. We cannot go any further.
Okay.
Mummified bodies. We're in some type of catacomb.
There's nothing here. So he came down here when he found this little cave here. So this was the last place Sir Rodney actually managed to find before he died. Where's the way out? Oh, it's this side. Oh no, they've removed the door.
All these events are bad for the baths. And my job.
What else have we got still? We've got the analysis of the shards of broken glass. And an ice maker. Well, first, let's go to Baker Street and look at the shards of glass. It might be important for when we get there. Is there anything we can deduce? Oh, it removed something. So the champagne and the salt and ice. Nope. Stolen notes, salt and ice don't go together. Okay. It just removed something from our clue list. Because we just answered the question. That must have been the whole where did Sir Rodney go? Oh no, it's one of these types. Alright, well we know that's a corner piece there. I'm just going to put that there. That belongs on that side. This belongs on this side. That's the top corner piece here. This is a middle piece. That's a bottom piece. That's another side piece over here. And that goes up there. This also belongs on the bottom. Okay, so those click together there. That there. That there.
Done. Watson, could you please use this negative and your photographic equipment to process the photograph? Thank you, Watson. Now I must use reagents to develop the photograph.
Okay. Ice cream in the desert. We are indeed indebted to the Romans who developed the technique. Interesting. Oops, I missed a streak in the middle. So there's the salt, which we found a coarse bag of salt.
Salt. Ice cream. Another archaeologist, most probably.
It's not Blinkhorn, no.
Sir Rodney. Ice. The pyramids of Giza in Egypt. Ice cream in the desert. We are indebted to the Romans who developed the technique.
So that's it. Salt and crushed ice may help to create ice cream.
Kind of strange that, isn't it? 'Cause doesn't salt melt ice? There's real science involved here, though.
My analysis table. It is useful for my work.
And it's kind of clever. So salt and ice and the glass plate negative. Someone was experimenting with the Roman method of ice production down in the catacomb. It's kind of a strange place for that. This has given us create an ice knife. Somebody may have made a knife out of ice using this method. So we need to see if we can replicate this. So we put the mold in the bucket in the middle, and then there's the outer bucket and a thermometer. So we put the water in the mold.
Ice, salt, and then the mixing. It should be elementary. We need to reach -20 degrees Celsius to fully freeze the water inside the mold. Before beginning, I must remember that I have enough ice and salt for no more than 4 attempts.
Oh, I remember now. Yeah, you have to kind of balance it out. So, smash down some ice.
Holmes, look. The temperature is reducing.
Yeah. Pour some salt in. Gotta be quick about this. Put some more ice in. And some more salt. Throw some more ice in when it starts to go up. Some more salt. Think we can get this done.
Ice, salt.
Ah, no, we used... Damn. Okay. Can try this again. Oh, we're going to start all the way from the beginning. Got to be precise.
Ice, salt. Before...
So. Brush.
Holmes, look. The temperature...
And if we wait for the ice to finish, then pour the salt in. Yeah. We don't allow it to go up. There we go. Come on, you can do this.
Excellent.
Yes.
Now we must check to ensure.
Hey, Shy.
that it
Good
is
morning.
adequately frozen.
We made an ice blade.
An ice weapon for a cold-blooded murder. An ice knife. A surprising and yet a very brilliant idea.
It's the perfect weapon. It enables one to kill a man and then it melts. The only trace it leaves is a small puddle on the ground.
Like the water in the blood that we took from the body. Yeah. Okay, so now we have the potential for a silver knife or an ice knife. So we've got to go to the Mithrium at the St. Albans excavation site next. See what else we can find there. But do we have any conversation options from this? So the ice weapon and the champagne bucket now I think go together. The ice in the bucket would have kept the blade not only kind of concealed, but it would have kept it frozen. Ice weapon was initially created and preserved in the champagne bucket, which now makes the water in the blood and the unexplained clue linked together. New method. The ice knife. The murderer hid the weapon inside the ice bucket with champagne. After the attack, the knife was left to melt, so causing an excess of water in the blood pool. The thing is, they were inside the steam room for about 20 minutes before all hell broke loose. Someone, no. See, I don't buy that. I don't buy that's the method for that alone. And the fact that the water would have partially melted, or all the ice would have partially melted anyway, right? So the knife doesn't need to be razor sharp. It's a a pointed implement, solid enough to stab into a head. But they were in the bath for nearly 20 minutes. Maybe. I can't. I'll have to go back over the notes. We'll go back over all the initial questioning. I think it was Blinkhorn who gave us information about, hearing Garrow screaming, or maybe it was Pitkin. One or the other. No, I think it was Blinkhorn. He said he was very alarmed. Yeah. So we've got the potential for a silver weapon. So if we say that this was steam moisture, then instead, the method is the silver knife. The murderer hid the weapon in the clouded steam room and then placed the knife in the brazier to destroy it, which resulted in the melted silver lump we found in the brazier. The thing is, we tested the knife and it's the silver, and it was Britannia quality silver, and we know Garrow. Well, we kind of know Garrow put the silver there because he said that, in response to us saying, did you put it there? He didn't say yes, but he said, it didn't work though, the curse is still too strong, or something like that. And he's obsessed with the curse of Mithras. The whole curse of the knife. And in the mythology, people used to burn things will melt things in the fire, like silver and tin and other valuables, gold even, if, you know, that they were really into it, to ward off the Dark Eye, as it was called, the Dark Eye of Mithras, the curse, if they felt it was upon them. So yeah.